Welcome everyone to another half-ass beer review. My name is Josh and tonight we are drinking the good stuff. And in my hand is a can of the PastryArchy Chocolate Cherry Dessert Stout. 9.4% ABV, brewed and canned by Duclaw Brewing Co, Baltimore, Maryland. The PastryArchy, is a stout that will have you saying or shouting seconds please. The splendidly smooth pour is crafted with tart cherry and rich chocolate, dark and decadent. This brew is best served with a generous slice of crumbly cake. Sounds good. Duclaw's been hit or miss for me in the past, but just me personally. Let's check out this beer. Edition 23, limited release. I haven't seen any of the other ones, but we cracked it. We're gonna pour it, look at it, smell it, taste it, and see what it's got going on. Big pour. Uh-oh, I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. Just like the stouts, I'm making a mess. You see it dripping? That's all right, though. Ooh, okay. Yeah, chocolate cake. Ooh, that nice cherry smell. There's a nice cherry smell to this one. Almost like a frosting smell to it. What the heck? Ale brewed with lactose, cocoa, and cherry. Ale. Ale brewed. Is a stout an ale? I don't think so. Yeah, it smells like cherry chocolate cake. The frosting is the most interesting smell I'm getting off of this one. Another big hit. Maybe it's the glass I'm using. I don't really know. These tulip glasses, probably not meant for these stouts. Let's try this beer. As always on Half-Ass Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Ooh, that's interesting. It's very light. It's very thin. Coats your tongue pretty well. Chocolate, cherry, cakiness to it. Like there's a cakeness to it. After the swallow, it's just like a roastiness left in your tongue. A little bit of cherry, not much chocolateness. Maybe a little bit of dark chocolate. Maybe there's like a dryness or like a dark chocolate feel there. Almost like a, not bitterness to it, but there's something dark chocolatey there. Let me take another drink. Look at the head on this. What the hell's going on? It's kind of weird. The bubbles are weird. One more drink. I'm going to be honest. When this beer first hits your tongue, you're like, oh, there isn't much here. Then in the middle of the drink, that's when all the flavor, like this chocolate frosting, like this dark chocolate, the cherryness kind of sneaks in there. And then after the drink, you're left with like a nice roasty, dark chocolate feel, a little bit of cherry. Cherry's very minimal throughout all of this beer, but that's okay. I think too much cherry might ruin it. I like cherries, just not that much. If you're gonna give me cherry and chocolate, I want more chocolate, a little bit of cherry, just kind of like how they're doing it, and I'm okay with that. I can't get over this head though. Like it's still kind of like goofy looking. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm dripping spilt stout everywhere. But yeah, they say ale brewed and it's very light, it's very thin, kind of like an ale would be. It just has all these stout qualities that I'm kind of having a hard time getting around. But that's okay, because overall, I do enjoy this beer. Now the big question of the night. Stoutapalooza, day number 4. Josh, would you ever buy this beer again? And I don't think I would. I don't. And I'm not saying anything bad about the beer, but I had it. I do enjoy it, but I just don't know if I'm ever going to be craving it again. It's not another beer that I'm like, hey, you got to try this one. You got to try this one. Duclaw, Sweet Baby Jesus, that's one of those beers. You got to try this one. But this one just isn't doing it for me like that. Maybe you've had it, and maybe you love it. Let me know down in the comments. I'd like to have a discussion about that one. But yeah, this is the last time I'd probably buy this beer. Maybe I'll be in the mood for it in the future, and I'll end up buying it, because I got to say, it's nice chocolate cake, chocolate frosting, a little bit of cherry in there, and I do enjoy that. But now that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out a can of the PastryArchy Chocolate Cherry Dessert Stout, Duclaw Brewing Company. Solid. It's a good drinking beer. Glad I had it. If you like chocolate cherry desserts, I recommend you should definitely need to try this one. It's really hitting all those flavors. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had a good time. I know I did, but listen, I'm drinking beer in my basement talking to a camera. Life doesn't get much better than this. Life don't get much better than this. That's Gambit, X-Men, the cartoon on Fox from the 90s. Now, before you go, please check out my friends Banter and Babble every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock for the best pop culture wrap-up, King Cuddles for the best simulated wrestling, and 7 Dungeons for the best Dungeons and Dragons around. You will not be disappointed by any of them. It's a good time on all 3. The links are down in the description. And always remember, drink what you want, drink it how you want, and have a great night.